Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to my newest Hearts of Iron IV video. Today we will be playing as Portugal. Recently you guys seem to be enjoying my more exploratory videos, and by that I mean videos into which I go unprepared, like the two Spain ones, and explore the possibilities while playing. Now usually I prepare a strategy beforehand, but recently I have not been doing that, and you guys seem to like it, so let's do it again, this time with Portugal. They also do have a new focus tree. But before we begin, a message from a sponsor. This video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. When it comes to online security, VPN is not gonna do all of it for you, but it is an important tool that helps you protect your identity online. Surfshark VPN is a complete package. It has all the features you may want. You can use it on any number of devices, pretty much any operating system. They have a strict no-log policy, static IPs if you want. There's an internet kill switch. It has a multi-hop mode for added securities, and also it can help you access stuff that may otherwise be restricted, like use the internet from restrictive countries. So you can use it to get access to, say, streaming services as though you were in a different country. Using Surfshark VPN and setting a static IP in the UK, I was able to watch BBC. And Netflix catalog varies a lot between countries. Like for example in the United States you have lots and lots of different exclusive streaming services. So say you want to watch Star Trek Discovery and see how terrible it is. You need a service for that. You want to watch DC Titans, which also seems terrible. You need another streaming service. Well, no longer. They're both on Netflix in Poland. You just set your VPN to a country that has them on Netflix. This is just an example, don't watch them. Now you can take my word for it, but you don't have to. Just try it out for yourself. Click the link in the description below, enter the promo code Taureor, and you'll get 85% off and 3 extra months for free. And there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. Try it out for the first month, and if you don't like it, you can cancel. Okay, back to Hearts of Iron IV. Rules as always, regular difficulty, Ironman mode, historical focuses. Let's start. What are we going to do with Portugal? Not sure yet. We'll do something. I tried to figure the focus tree out a little bit, but I still have no idea what the best path in it is. So what do we have? Colonial assimilation, public works, army and navy, popular front, and Estado Nova. That'll be communist. This path is connected with the intervention in the Spanish Civil War. Here we can do neutrality plus democracy. Is there a fascist path here? Oh yeah, here. Supporting the Spanish nationalists. Or the royal wedding. The royal wedding can reunite us with Brazil. That does sound good. We have two paths that interest me. Going down to expand the Chinese territories here, or uniting with Brazil peacefully through here. I guess I'll go with the non-aligned option. Those are always interesting. Let's start with Estado Nova and get some civilian factories going. Get all our divisions here. Let's switch them all to this template. It should be sufficient. We're going to need to produce some support equipment and artillery. But I don't really have military factories, which is a bit of an issue. Let's buy some steel, electronic mechanical engineering, and the doctrine, superior firepower, also some convoys. And that will do it for now. On pause. I'm going to need more military factories quite quickly. Also, let's make sure to exercise these armies. Don't really have enough manpower, but that will be fixed soon. Salazar is actually a very good leader. He gives us infinite stability, but we do have to replace him. We start with some negative modifiers. Unreliable army, it's not terrible, and unstable republic. This unfortunately counters the gains of stability from Salazar. Alright, let's do royal wedding. Don Duarte Nuno de Braganza and Princess Maria Francisca, daughter of the Brazilian throne pretender. Good, and it gives us a good advisor once we finish mechanical computing. I guess I will stop training them. It is pointless. I'll need them in fighting condition, but can't really produce enough equipment. Right, we have points to do something. We have points to hire someone, but I will wait for the royal wedding to finish so that we can hire the traditionalist theorist. This guy. Actually, I don't need to wait because I will get extra political power from it. You know what? We're going to do improved worker conditions because stability is quite important to us once we're changing the government. It's maybe not the best idea, but it will help us a little bit. It should be helpful in the long run. Royal wedding complete. Let's hire the guy, traditionalist theorist, 15% political power, and do return of Duarte. This is going to damage our stability quite significantly, and we will have to act quickly to not get a civil war. Royal wedding in Brazil. Don Duarte Nuno, Duke of Braganza, married Princess Maria Francisca. Next doctrine. We're going to have to do something about those research slots. Nationalist Spain declared war on Spain. I'm so surprised. Return of Duarte is complete. Now, which path to choose? There are several things we need to do. We want an uprising in Brazil, and we want restoration of monarchy in our own country. We have to prioritize restoration of monarchy in our own country because until we do that, our stability will keep going down all the time. So let's promote the monarchist cause cause in Portugal. Oh, wait a minute. We're not losing Salazar yet, so stability will not go down. So I was worried for nothing. Yeah, it's fine. See, that's what I mean by not testing these scenarios. I didn't need to do the improved worker conditions at all, it seems. Oh well, it will come in handy eventually. Enough political power to do something. Let's see if we have any old guard guys. We do. We actually have an old guard guy. Yes, that will give us tons of political power. Promote the monarchist cause is done. Let's do machine tools. And restore the monarchy. If stability is below 40% at the time of the focus completion, we'll have a civil war. It won't be because we are at 71% stability. Perhaps I should have started with Brazil on this one. Navy mutiny. Yeah, we don't care. The Navy can do what they want. We don't need the Navy. Oh, it's Dom Duarte, not Don Duarte. Well, that makes more sense. Or was it the Don before? I don't know. Monarchy. Duarte is in charge. And now, well, unstable monarchy is still a problem. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with that relatively soon. Stability is going down, but we're not threatened by a civil war anymore. Let's work on Brazil now. There will be a civil war in Portugal, and we will want to support them. So let's prepare our forces for it. Field Marshal, General, Offensive Doctrine, Charismatic. And you guys need to get close to Brazil. Like here, for example. That's close, nice and warm. On the other hand, if we started with Brazil and there was a civil war and we did restoration of monarchy while in that civil war, we would have reduced stability due to the war and we would probably have a civil war of our own. So maybe we did take the right path. Oh, my poor stability. Let's go with limited conscription. Our political power isn't so bad. Monarchist uprising in Brazil. Integralist Brazil has happened. There are no fascists. We do the Empire of Brazil. And they get a monarchist uprising that we are going to support. Oh, I should have been gathering political power, because during that civil war perhaps I'd be able to go to war economy. Yeah, I should have taken that into account. Then again, they won't have enough factories for me to do so, probably. Anarchists. Yeah, I'd like to intervene in the Spanish Civil War, but not on anybody's side, just attack all of them. And we should be able to kill them off one by one. But as a non-aligned country, I won't really be able to do that. So we can just let them kill themselves, and then, when there's enough world tension, justify and destroy Spain. I'm also considering intervention in China. Oh, you guys don't have good supply, do you? I did pick the wrong spot for them to wait, or I should have distributed them, among the islands and other territories we have. Well, too late for that. The uprising is almost starting. And here goes the uprising. It's a very tiny bit of territory. Seems doomed to failure. However, they have our support. Be extra aggressive and attack everyone, everywhere. Go. And be quick about it, please. If they lose the last port before you get there, we won't be able to get Brazil. That would give us claims we can use later. And we could still support the Carlists, but I don't think the Carlists will have an uprising. I think the historical path unites the parties. Do I need those claims? Well, not yet. I guess I could do an economic focus instead. Remove national spirit, unreliable army. That could be helpful. It would give us quite a lot of manpower. But maybe later. Limited self-rule. This is interesting. See, getting the territories we conquer as collaboration governments is the best outcome. Doing this focus gives us extra manpower and political power. However, I'm not sure in what manner these countries are released. Will they become puppets? Will they become colonies? It is not clear. So I'm not sure I want to do that. And this one gives us cores on their territories, which are mostly pointless if I'm aiming for collaboration governments. And these focuses seem pointless because of how little they give us for the political power we spend. Just one factory, that's not a lot. Let us continue the public works. Then we can get extra research. In the meantime, our Chinese United Front, we might be intervening there soon. Anyway, our guys are on the move. Could I theoretically go to war economy? I could, it seems, yes. Just don't have enough political power, damn it. You know what I'm gonna do? Because this war is not gonna last very long. I'm going to cancel the focus, go to war economy, and then reestablish it. I think that should work. Or rather, continue doing it then. Although that will mess up our focus timings. What do we care? War economy is gonna be a huge boon to us. And our troops have arrived. Wait a minute, what? Provisional government of the British Raj. We will have our own British Raj. Shouldn't be called something else. I mean, they do have our blessing. Same for Angola, and Mozambique, and Guinea, and China. So what is this now? Portuguese India. Well, yeah, sounds better than Portuguese British Raj. About Macau? Portuguese China. Do you have cores on all China? If you do, that is very good for me. Portuguese China has them as cores. Brilliant. If I intervene in China and get them as a coalition government immediately, that is awesome. Alright, now I'm convinced we need to intervene in China. But first, let's finish up Portugal and get our war economy. Come on, give me that political power. Was it a mistake to delay the focus? No, I don't think so. Going to war economy early will be... Wait, I can't do that. Seems like... Oh, I need both more than 50% war support and... damn it, I forgot. So it was a mistake to delay the focus. Quite a big mistake, in fact. Yeah, I messed up a bit. Oh well, we'll fix it in time. Let's go back to doing the public works. Pity. I should have cancelled the focus. Yeah, note to self, always read these carefully. See, I've been playing this game for many years and I still forget such basic stuff. Lend-Lease from Portugal. Nice. And right here, because I'm using artillery and support equipment and I don't have them. Doesn't really matter, we're so much stronger than our opponent that it's not really an issue. Just go along the coast. Whoops, that didn't come out right. It's fine. You guys, go along the coast. Yeah, that should do it. Pity I can't do war economy, but my mistake. Let's go to free trade instead. Maybe research construction. Japan attacks China. So will we, once there is enough world tension. Chengxi joins the Chinese United Front. They are putting up a fight here. I mean, we'll win eventually, just the faster the better, I guess. Just let them do their job. Continue the public works complete. Instituto Superior Técnico. We should have focused on the south a bit more. Don't have enough troops here. Sao Paulo is ours. Civil war is over. Empire of Brazil rules supreme. And we will integrate them into our country very soon. I guess you guys can stay where you are for now. Nationalist Spain is gonna win. Not a problem, really. I could have finished the civil war earlier. Anyway, now it's time to reunite the kingdom. That will give us quite a lot of benefits. Extra political power, extra manpower, extra war support, and, well, more importantly, we will not have the unstable monarchy modifier, which is pretty bad. France and Britain announce alliance. Oh, and also now we have 3 research slots. Let's invest on our industry a little bit. Notice that the modifier we're going to get is a weekly increase. Weekly war support plus 1%. This will solve all trouble we could ever have with war support. Aragon was next. Republican Spain next. Now we need to wait until the Germans start attacking people to be able to justify war goals. We will prepare in the meantime. Anyway, my plan is to go after China, because thanks to this little collaboration government here, we'll be able to basically make full use of their manpower and factories pretty much immediately. Kingdom reunited, and see how we've jumped to 56 factories. We had 17 just a moment ago. Brazil accepts unification. And now, suddenly, we're strong. We could do the focus on Latin America, which is interesting, and also lead to the communist threat, which would give us a direct war goal in Paraguay. And that is an excellent way to expand in South America. However, the United States do guarantee all of these countries, and we are not guaranteed by the United States, thus we cannot attack them without angering the United States. Our army is superior to theirs at this point, most probably, but our navy is not. So we would need to acquire allies to take them on. That's just not in our best interest at the moment. So, what's next? Let's hire the technocrat, civilian factory construction speed, and start working on a spy agency. As for the next focus, we don't really need these claims. I mean, I could use the ones in Spain, but I can't really justify yet, so this can wait. Instead, we want to continue growing our economy. So what we'll want to do is pursue the military research facilities, the new industry focus here, and eventually the Naval Research Institute. I don't really use the Navy, so all of these are pointless, which makes this focus something I will begrudgingly have to do because of the research slot. We will also need to do army reorganization before we start another war. I guess we'll go for the research slot first. Empire of Portugal and Brazil. The Portuguese king and Brazilian emperor, Dom Duarte Nuno, has been crowned Emperor of Portugal and Brazil. Perfect. And finally, we have enough military factories to do stuff. I guess we'll set it up like this. Should be enough of everything. And buy some more steel. I really do need to fix my economy. Agency created. Now we're gonna need some Chinese spies and some Spanish spies. Archers of Austria. In a year and a bit, we have to be ready to start working on war goals. Japan is not doing very well, which might be a problem for us in the long run. We'll see. Time to recruit an operative. Let's get a Spanish one. Should I get Chinese or Spanish operative? Well, Spain will be severely weakened after the Civil War, so I should be able to defeat them even without using an operative. And we do want to go after China next. I think I'll have to get a Chinese one. But for that, I need to create an Asian section. And that costs quite a bit. Alright, let's do that and hire a Spanish one. Might come in handy. Build network in Madrid. We cannot join the Carlist fight anymore. But with these bypassed... Nope, I can't do the Royal Iberian Alliance because Carlist Spain does not exist. It's fine. Didn't want to do that anyway. Next focus, artillery, and then the research slot. I guess maybe I should have gone to partial mobilization. I still can. No, we'll go straight to war economy. Look at that political power. 1.8 per month while doing a focus. glorious. We could get a captain of industry, or we could get an elusive gentleman. Both are valid choices. I think I'll go with the elusive gentleman, though, because that one spy can really make a difference. Yeah, sure. Let's go with the elusive gentleman. Speaking of which, let's continue upgrading our agency. Let's have a look at our army composition. Well, this is a decent unit template. I could make it bigger, I guess. Go to the universal 20 width of infantry with some support. This will have to do for now. Put all of you to that template, exercise, and move from Brazil to Portugal. Although they're one and the same now, aren't they? Well, yes, let's make it a full army. Just one full army for now. Any interesting operatives available? Not really. We will want a Chinese guy, so let's wait for the Asian section to be complete. Ah, the research thought. Asian section complete. Chinese operative, please. Is he any good? No. But he is Chinese, and that will come in handy. But now just do spy network in Spain. Why? Of course, because we want to prepare a collaboration government there. It's not going to be great with just 2 spies, because our network will degrade in the meantime and so on, but it will speed things up for us quite a lot. Also, we should make sure that operations are always the highest priority. Improved infantry equipment. Can't upgrade my agency at the moment, because we are preparing the mission. The 4th, research thought. Now, we would like to get this one, but it costs 4 focuses. It's quite a lot. So I think we'll have to delay it a little bit. Let's get the claims on Spain, which we can use as soon as the world tension is high enough. Get another operative. Oh yeah, actually this should be switched around. And make use of our 4th research slot. That's some decent manpower. Infantry expert. Ah, the collaboration government operation has launched. I'm going to relocate our Chinese friend here to Madrid, because network strength here is more important than in Galicia. Why am I going after Spain? Well, because it would be big waste not to. They're weak after the Civil War, and they have quite a lot of factories that I can make use of. And also, our borders will look neat. They are fascist, so there is a chance of them joining the Axis. But we just have to roll with it if it happens. Right, claims on Spain already. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. God damn it, that was a mistake. I should have done that much earlier. I thought it only gives us war goals on major countries. I did not read it correctly again. It also gives us war goals on the neighboring fascist countries. Well then, we're going after Spain right away. Yeah, my mistake was that I didn't do that immediately, right after the Civil War ended. Not a big deal, because we still need to wait for the world tension to increase to be able to attack China. So we haven't wasted that much time, but we have wasted some time. And we were also able to launch one prepare collaboration government operation, and that is also important. Prepare collaboration government complete. Can we do another one of those? Probably not enough time. Or I will have destroyed Spain before it completes. But we can attempt it. And again, perhaps I should wait with destroying Spain until it completes. Decisions. I'm doing decryption on Spain, but it's pointless. I'll kill them before it finishes. Let's do one on China instead. War goals ready. Yeah, it's a pity I missed it. Let's do army reorganization. Now I'm considering waiting for the next operation to complete because the war goal is not going anywhere, so that we can get a collaboration government instantly. I feel like it might be the right thing to do, really. Wait 3 months. I could declare now and just not take them over completely. Let's wait. It should pay off in the long run. Will I be able to go to war economy? How many factories do they have? I don't know how many factories they have. Almost 30. So yes, I will be able to do that. I'll just have to trade some of my factories away. Operation has launched. Once it is complete, we attack. Maybe even a little bit before it is complete. Just don't want to defeat them right away. Let's hire the army logistics expert. Spain is very weak and they cannot resist us. It's just about how quickly we will be able to benefit from having conquered them. And with those missions we're doing right now, well, it's going to speed it up quite a lot. This is quite an interesting focus. Factory output 10%. Quite good. And here, construction speed 10%. Also quite good, but neither of them are as good as another research slot. So unfortunately, we have to go down this path here. I say unfortunately because these 3 focuses are basically useless to me. Maybe we'll be fine with just 4 research slots. We should be. Now let's go for 5. Right, I have planes. Not a lot of planes. How's the operation? Halfway done. Gonna need to start researching more support companies. And the better guns are complete. I'm strengthening Japan and I'm strengthening France. I want Japan to prevail against China, more or less, and I want France to resist the Germans. They won't, but maybe they'll put up a bit more of a fight. Well, last time the Netherlands did. Wait a minute, do I have a war goal against Spain? Oh, god damn it. That's what happens when I don't test these things. Spain, as you can see, this is nationalist Spain. This is the fascists victorious in the Civil War. It's non-aligned. I didn't get a war goal on them. Oh, that's so silly. So after all, doing this focus really was pointless. Well, at least these do not expire, I think. So we do have to wait after or fate of Czechoslovakia. Fortunately, we will not have to wait long. We only need the world tension to be 50 to justify war goals. Operation is complete, 45 again, so their collaboration will now be 90, which means immediately after I conquer them, we'll get collaboration governments, which is perfect. Now time to work on China. You will stay in Spain just so we have an easier time conquering them. Now that is going to be difficult, but we can have an even easier time conquering them. You go to China, and you also go to China. It seems like they might be able to push Japan out, which could be problematic to me. We'll see about that. First I want to take out Spain and then intervene in China. If Japan is still at war with them, we'll have an advantage from that. Also, we'll want to do logistics companies, I think, just because of how difficult logistics are in China. Submarine effort. We don't care, but we do want the research slot. Also, I need to build more naval dockyards. How many do I have? 10. I need 6 more dockyards. Pity. No use for them. Oh, wait. I don't have to build the naval dockyards. I can conquer them, and before releasing the collaboration government thing, use them to start the focus. Yes, we'll do that. Military theorist. And working conditions. Italy joins the Axis. Molotov-Ribbentrop. Submarine effort. Oh, damn it, I need that as well. That's way too much for just one research slot. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, or something like that. I will get 2 naval dockyards from this, so it will actually be more efficient for me to build the remaining 4 that I require, in that case. Navy research to get a research slot, but it is what it is. Improved competing machine. We're almost ready to attack. Oh, and Japan is pushing back against China. Or rather, the other way around. Stockpiling quite a lot of equipment. I will deploy more units, but I don't need to do it right away. Poland refuses German ultimatum. Germany attacks Poland. Now we just need the world tension to go to 50%. Poland joins allies. Probably need for them to invade the Benelux for this to happen. 40. Motorized research complete. We can invest in our support companies a bit. I'm torn about anti-air. Normally I would want to recon, engineer, artillery, signal, and possibly anti-air. I think I'm going to replace anti-air with logistics this time, just for China. Now, the real threat here is that nationalist Spain joins the Axis, and then we will have to fight the Axis. However, we are non-allied and we're not a member of the Allies, so they might also not. There is another way to do this. We could just attack China first, and then justify on Spain. Then Spain would join the Chinese United Front. However, the downside of that, we would have Japan contending for Spain. That's a bit of an issue. Let's do another pointless navy focus. Industrial concern. Come on, Germany, attack the Benelux. They already have the war goals, but they're not attacking. Seems they're unwilling to wait until Poland falls. Well, it is a smart decision on their part, they just don't usually do that. Poland capitulates. 45% world tension. Netherlands, 51. Right, we can start working our magic. Take claimed state. Severe, 95 days. Go. Oh, right, I forgot about China. I could be doing collaboration governments already. Now, to be clear, I already have a collaboration government down here, so I don't need to do collaboration governments here. However, making collaboration government also reduces their surrender threshold. Then again, I'm not sure that's in my best interest, because that might lead to Japan conquering them before we can do that. So I will delay such operations and maybe not do them at all. We'll see. I just don't want Japan to take all that stuff from us. Another pointless naval focus done. Let's do one more. And I keep forgetting they're non-aligned. Since they are non-aligned, they're not going to join the Axis when I attack them. So we're safe on that front. I just can't get used to that change yet. Regimental combat teams. Expeditionary forces. I don't need them. I forgot to keep improving our spy agency. Denmark. So 1 month until the war goal. France is still resisting. I keep buying stuff from them to strengthen them a bit. I don't think that is going to make a difference in the long run, but the longer they resist, the better, I think. Logistics company, research complete. Let's do signal. I will not be adding the logistics companies just yet, because I won't be able to produce enough equipment for them for the duration of the war with Spain, and also we don't need them here. We will need them in China. Bessarabia ceded to the Soviet Union. Also, speaking of war with China, we will require some more naval bases here for better supply. That is a lot of political power. I might want to get rid of the old guard guy here and replace him with an army offense expert. Although I can wait a bit longer because Spain is not really going to be a threat to us. They don't even have enough troops to cover all the openings in the front line. Justification complete. Not Italy. Spain. Declare war. And now we start justifying on China. 30 days. Will I be able to defeat Spain in that time? Yes, I think so. Also, let's send that one expeditionary force unit that we got over to China to secure the port. Because if we don't have a port, we're screwed. Luxembourg joins the Allies. Wait a minute, are you doing naval invasions of me? You are! Oh, you cheeky bastard. I'm going to quickly deploy more units. Well, I underestimated them. They are weak, but not as weak as I thought they would be. Go. The AI very rarely does naval invasions, which is why I didn't think they would do that. Finally, the 5th research slot. Iceland independent. Yeah, I'm gonna deploy this army ahead of time and just use 2 full armies to defeat Spain. It'll make things faster. Or I'll just send it to China. We're doing well, it's just taking a bit too long. Yeah, I'll just send them to China. There you go, help me finish off Spain quickly. We'll need to wait for reinforcements. Justification on China is complete. You know what, let's detach, say, half of them to a different army, which we will send to China. Just so we're not separated from the port if we're, too late with everything. Fall of Paris. Which means I won't be able to buy steel from France for much longer. Let's switch this around. I thought I'd defeat Spain much faster. I mean, I'm going to defeat Spain, just thought it would happen faster. I must make sure our war goal on China doesn't expire. Not much longer. Research slot complete. So what's next? This is actually an interesting choice. That will give us the best infantry guns quickly. Let's do it. Right, I need you guys to push more. So I need to defeat Spain before I attack China. Otherwise they will join the Chinese United Front, which is very bad for me. The war goal on China expires on the 3rd of May. So I have 2 weeks to defeat them. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Let's just target the victory points. Oh no, I was able to do that. Okay, good. We're going to take all the states. All of them. And now, since our collaboration there is pretty high, thanks to the operations we have conducted, 90%, we're about to get some collaboration government. Well, one collaboration government, but the others will happen later. Already looking good. We're going to need to move more troops to China. Only one unit is in there. I do hope they can hold on to the port until the others arrive. Then again, this is a puppet, so I don't have to call them in. Just fortunate. And we do finally have 5 research slots. Let's do recon companies as well. Provisional Government of Nationalist Spain. Yes, please. And again, with the compliance I've had, perhaps that was not necessary, because my factories went down quite a lot. No, it's fine. They'll do their own focuses, get stuff, and we will create provisional governments of the other territories that they have not cored. It's fine. It's gonna be good. And I almost missed the war goal. Let's declare war on China. It's time. Declare war. I'm not sure these guys will join us, so just in case, we're going to justify a war goal on them. Well, not us. Them. Xinjiang joins. They all join. Good. I have not called my puppet in, so we are not in danger of losing this territory yet. And Japan invites us to faction, which is something we would like to do, but first, please have docking rights and military access. That's better. Now, let's accept their invitation. Damn it. The expeditionary unit retreats. Request forces. I need them. Yeah, they are always sent home when you join the faction. Not really sure why, but that's just what happens. I will get involved in actual fighting once these guys get in position. How are we doing on logistics? Quite well. Time to modify our template and add logistics companies. How about now? We don't have enough motorized, but soon we will. Hungary joins the Axis. Actually, let's make more motorized. We'll reduce it shortly, just temporarily. We've increased the numbers. Signal company, done. Let's add signal companies. Need even more motorized. It's fine. Just need to buy some rubber. Integrals Brazil. Vichy France is now called Integrals Brazil. Why? Doesn't matter. Our troops have arrived. Not all of them, but enough. I still need to wait for them to receive their reinforcements, and then we can start fighting. I kept one army in Portugal, and one was sent to China. Don't want to abandon our homeland completely. Yugoslavia joins the Allies. Alright, I think they have received enough supplies. Let's call our puppet into the war. Let's do standardization, factory output 10%, and that is quite significant, and use the bonuses to build the best guns. They cannot push us out of the port. We will prevail. I mean, it will take some time. I could also send some troops to Japanese territories. Japan is really not doing well in this war, are they? I am determined to get all that juicy manpower. Still, it might be more difficult than I anticipated. Maybe don't attack the province with the fort. They've fortified themselves quite well. Right, I'm gonna send one army to the Japanese territory here. And you just halt. It doesn't seem like a good place to attack from. Perhaps we can kill them here. Yeah, too many troops in this small territory. So now it is time to start doing our operations in China. Commence when ready and automatically repeat. Advanced computing machine. Yeah, attacking from Macau was a bad idea. I underestimated the Chinese. Also, I already lost quite a lot of units. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Quite a lot of political power. Do I need war propaganda? No, and I will never need war propaganda. I can go to war economy or even total mobilization though. Do we want to go to total mobilization? Recruit per population 3%. Yeah, sure. Why not? Total mobilization and extensive conscription and infantry equipment designer and women in the workforce and anti-fascist and anti-democratic rate to increase stability. And I think that's it for now. Our economy will be grateful. Yeah, screwed up down here. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked China at all. I don't really need it. I'd have gone after Germany. Oh well, too late now. Let's do industrial modernization. Yeah, the attack on China is probably a mistake. Oh well, we'll use our spies to weaken them as much as possible. Also do some propaganda to lower their stability. And I can become spy master. Let's. How far away are you guys? Oh, some of you have arrived. Wonderful. Don't really have a lot of participation. Well, we're making gains. Wonderful. And since our puppet down here has this as their core, it's immediately going to them. Nice. Can the guy sitting in Macau actually do something? Let's see if I can expand. Probably not. Cipher for China is fully decrypted. I think we should use it and hire another agent. No one special here. Let's get the Chinese lady. Make sure she does propaganda. Oh, it seems like we will actually be able to break out from Macau. Good. Attack. Actually, everyone go aggressive while I activate the cipher. Let's see if we can make some gains. Industrial modernization. And from that we can do a new industry, which gives us 10% construction speed. Those are very powerful focuses. Spain has created some troops for me. Nice. Okay, let's send one to occupy the port here, and the rest to just support our units. Looking good. The cipher is about to expire, so let's go back down to balanced attacks and do a manual one here. Yeah, the Jiangxi click is proving difficult. How are you guys doing? Not so well, actually. Perhaps you should be cautious and not balanced. Nah, it's fine. We are up to 14% participation. That actually is quite a lot. Let's switch the old guard guy to an army offense expert. We don't need political power anymore. I mean, we need some, but not that much. Oh, let's do anti-communist raids. Hey, the raids increase our stability. How's the operation? How are the spies? Almost done. We're also about to take Nanjing. We'll just move the operations elsewhere. See, the Chinese have a very high surrender threshold. Or very low. Anyway, 5% or less. But with collaboration government operations, we can change that. Now they need to own 5% or less. And when the operation finishes, still 5% or less? What? Really? Maybe it just didn't update yet. We'll see. I'll just do the operation again. Construction 5. And concentrated industry 5. Fall of Nanjing, about to happen. Nope, they reinforced. And there it goes. Nanjing is ours. Which means I need to relocate my spies. Probably should have done that earlier. How are you guys doing? Not too good, actually. Let's make our Field Marshal a logistics wizard. This war might have been a waste of time. We could be halfway to Berlin by now. Whatever. Let's do colonial assimilation policy. It's not going to do much for us, because we are really saying collaboration governments, but it will do a bit. Best guns complete. Let's also add a recon unit and produce the best guns. How are we doing on logistics? Well enough. I have to switch production around a bit. You guys just go cautious. Well, they are serving as a distraction, so that's something. Kinda disappointed with the fact that it didn't affect their surrender threshold. Maybe the second operation will. More raids. See, the raids decrease stability for a little while, but then increase it gradually, and the net outcome is positive. Porto Brazilian China. Oh, I have a new agent available, don't I? No, I don't. Oh, I just can recruit one. That's fine. Maybe let's get a German one as well. We'll be able to pick the best ones with that. Colonial assimilation policy done. We could get even more non-core manpower. We have more core population than non-core population. We don't need these. Not with Brazil. Agent captured. Let's try and save her. But if it doesn't work out, well, such is life. Right, operations in progress. The rescue and the collaboration government. Operative rescued successfully. Let's see if that collaboration government changes anything. Right now the surrender threshold is 5%. Operation is complete. And now their surrender threshold is also 5%. Well, damn it. Okay. And I forgot to reinitialize the cipher breaking. Well, we're close to victory anyway. I just thought operations would actually work. Let's get the land doctrine bonuses. Oh, Japan got free stuff from France. Nice. We're moving to secure the Philippines, which marks the end of our alliance. Well, not immediately, but we are not going to get involved against the United States right now. Oh yeah, and the Soviets and the Germans are fighting, which is the perfect moment to kill the Germans, or the Soviets. I could start another one of these, but we'll wait a bit until the Stuff War Games focus is complete. Japan attacks the Philippines, which means Japan and the United States are at war. No, I'm not joining that one. The United States are strong, but they are first and foremost very annoying with their naval invasions. Can I just go aggressive on everyone to finish this quickly? Let's try it. Some of you, go here. No, going aggressive might have been a mistake. Balanced. Jiangxi click capitulates. Brilliant. Stuff War Games complete. Let's do the Latin America focus in case we want a quick war goal against the communists. Advanced fire bases. Some manual orders. Well, one manual order. 37% participation. Sufficient. Come on, finish this. Fall of Manila. Not a problem. And Japan attacks the Allies, which is pretty stupid of them. Is this the end of China? 8% victory points. And we're about to take one, which is probably not going to be enough. But maybe. Is it enough? It is not enough. There's some victory points here as well. Go take them. While you guys try for their current capital. Oh, did my agents get relocated? Of course they did. Not that it really matters anymore. Who's that? Who is it? Tibetan Empire. How did that happen? Weird. Concentrated Industry 5 complete. And China capitulates. Right. Lots of stuff to do. The Japanese have puppeted Xinjiang and Yunnan. I could feed those territories directly to my subject. That is not the best choice for us. The best choice for us is to puppet some of them. Or more specifically, China, or possibly Communist China. Just so the Japanese cannot do it. Let's puppet them with a coastal province. Do I need to puppet Communist China? Probably not. Although it is the only advantage to puppeting Communist China rather than just giving all this territory to my subject is that the manpower would be actually ours and not belonging to a collaboration government. But it doesn't really make a difference if you're dealing with such huge amounts of manpower. There's no reason to puppet Communist China or Jiangxi Click or anyone else. We're going to end the turn. They've taken Jubei Samad. That's okay. Now, our subject, China, has this territory on the cheap. For example, this province here, Jiangde 20, Sichuan 49, and our already existing collaboration government has it more expensive. So what we're going to do is take our puppet China and feed it territory, more specifically the territory that the Japanese would otherwise want to take, the coastal territories. The Japanese will still take some stuff, it's fine. Right, end turn. And they've puppeted the Jiangxi Click, which in itself is not that big of a deal because we can just feed their territory to our puppet. Let's pass once. They've cut us off here, but it's again not a problem. That will do it for this round. Now we can safely pass a few times because Japan... Oh, my mistake. Japan has no interest in this territory, but Tibet has joined the war, and they do have interest in this territory. Well, good to know. Let's cut them off immediately. I have tons of convoys. I'll be able to annex China almost immediately. And done. Now, it's a puppet, not a collaboration government. We already have a collaboration government, and once we annex China, it should go to that collaboration government. How much manpower do you have? Just 3 million. Yeah, Communist China is better for it, but didn't really want to deal with two puppets, and we'll get all that manpower anyway once they are a collaboration government, which they will be soonish. Let's give them some lend-lease. Convoys. Need to reduce their independence by 500 points. That's going to be 800 convoys once. There you go. Now we're in a faction with Japan. Japan might attack China once we exit the faction. Also, Japan has given us military access. You know what that means. Here we go. Gonna need to deploy some more units as well. Let's go to a full army group. Well, actually, I don't want you to travel all the way. We will deploy Chinese units over in Shanghai. Yeah, need more infantry equipment it seems. So there are two ways we can deal with Japan now. Of course I'm gonna do all the 66 on them because I just hate doing naval invasions of Japan. That's pretty much the only reason. We could, but I don't want to do it normally. So what do? Well, first we station our troops in their territory, obviously, but then we either exit their faction and wait for them to attack China, which they should have a war goal on still, do they? They might not. No, actually, they don't. Well, they might attack us normally, or we justify on Siam and attack Siam once Siam joins the Japanese faction. We'll observe them and see when they start inviting Siam, so that we can time stuff. I don't need that much motorized equipment. Communist threat. Do we want a persistent war goal on the Soviet Union? Well, why not? Let's get one. Soviet Union is holding against the Germans. If we enter the war on the German side, they won't be able to survive. Not sure we want to enter the war on the German side. We will have war goals on both of them, so we'll be able to choose. Actually, let's get even more troops. And we can lower Chinese independence. Let's do that. But I don't have enough convoys to send to them. Let's just build stuff in their territory. That's good as well. We'll build military factories until we annex China. And the last doctrine. Maybe it's time to work on excavation a bit. There really isn't anything else I need here. I guess I can just do stuff like infrastructure, so the points are not wasted. Raids. More raids. Let's build some spy networks in Germany and in the Soviet Union. Some more troops for Japan. But I think I'm gonna need to promote you to a field marshal. The infantry expert trait is a bit of a waste in that case, but oh well. Or you. Both are good. Let's see how many traits I could give you if you were field marshal. 3. That's a decent amount of traits. Offensive, charismatic, and a logistics wizard, I think. I'll need to hire some generals. Quite a lot of generals, indeed. And let's promote this guy as well. Shock and awe. Complete. Doctrines are done. Japan's doing alliance with Siam. Okay, I think I need to act now. Also, I was a bit late on that. Not a problem. Let's justify on Siam, and before they finish the alliance with Siam, we leave their faction. We have stationed troops in their territory, but we do have military access, so it's not going to be a problem. Now, Order 66 still works if you have military access. Or when they complete alliance with Siam, that will cancel our justification. I don't actually need to go after Japan, but if I can get some more Chinese territory, that would be great. Let's leave the faction. Our troops will stay here because they are granted military access. Oh, right, some of those were expeditionary forces, so they'll be going home. That's fine. Now, it's possible or that the Japanese will just attack me because they want China. They always want China, but it is not likely. Speaking of China, we should be annexing them relatively soon. I will steal the manpower they have, not because I have to, it's just for convenience, because once we annex them, they should immediately go to our collaboration government, and thus we'll have access to that manpower anyway. But if it counts as our manpower, it can be more convenient sometimes. I don't want to give you the Azores, no. Oh, I should have made more. Maybe I do have enough units. Let's start training units. And you should be working as a general for now, even though you're a field marshal. Appointing your field marshals as generals is actually a very good way to train them quickly. Whoops, I got more generals than I need to. Well, that's fine. You guys, this one unit, you're going home, just in case some funny business happens. Well, no funny business should happen, but just in case. British Malaya capitulates. So they did the focus. Did Siam refuse the alliance? That would ruin my plans. That would seriously ruin my plans if Siam refused. I'm not sure I've seen that ever happen. You know, Siam refusing. Oh, I seem to have lost my spy. Oh, right, because I'm no longer the spy master. I can't rescue the captured operative. I have to sacrifice him, as there is not enough network strength. We could work on a collaboration government in Germany, but that can wait. First, I need to know what's happening in Japan. Ah, I missed an opportunity. I could have attacked Tibet instead. No, they are a protectorate, so it doesn't matter. A protectorate of Manchukuo is a protectorate of Japan. Weird stuff. That is interesting. If Siam does not decide to join Japan, and it seems like they have decided to not join Japan, our whole campaign against Japan is pointless, because we won't be able to attack them properly. Well, I could if I had a navy, but I don't like using the navy, so I don't have a navy. I think I will have to change plans. Should we kill the Germans, or should we kill the Soviets? They're doing strategic bomber effort. So they did the focus, and Siam refused. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna change my plans completely then. We'll just invade the Soviet Union instead. We can always return to Japan if we so choose. They are still giving us military access. Let's get our guys. Oh, that's gonna be a big transportation effort, isn't it? They're all in China. Let's get our guys and send them home. In a few months, you will arrive. Yeah, it's really gonna take forever, isn't it? We don't even have enough convoys. Yeah, well, we will wait. In the meantime, let's take our spies from Japan and send them to the Soviet Union. Perhaps I can still rescue that operative. Good on you, Siam. You have saved yourself by not agreeing to the Japanese proposition. We can now annex China, but first I need to move all these troops home so that I can steal a few million of their manpower. Now, once again, I will have access to that manpower later. It's rather means, but it's just more convenient to have it as my manpower. It's not really stealing, it's just moving it from one manpower pool I can use to another manpower pool I can use. Let's rescue our operative. Our troops have arrived. Okay, let's use that Chinese manpower. Need to make a colonial template of China. Just choose some big infantry template. This one's big. Copy. Edit. Add a lot of infantry to it. I do have a lot of army experience, so it's not a problem. Save. Infantry template 10. That's fine. Switch all units to it. Okay, let's see China and their manpower. 6 million. 4 million went into... almost all 6 million went into our units. Good, that's good enough. Let's annex China. China has been annexed. All of these units now are using our manpower. Let's switch them back to our regular units. What's next? Well, this belongs to United Kingdom of Portugal and Brazil. However, we already have a Chinese collaboration government. Let's just let the game run for a moment. What I can do, let's have a look here. Where territories? China. 75% compliance. So I guess I could wait for this to automatically create a new collaboration government. I thought I'd be able to gift the territory to my already existing collaboration government. Strange. I thought I would have the option to return a territory to them. Unfortunately, I do not. Well, that's not really a big deal because they're at 75% compliance already, so just 5% and that will happen on its own. I wonder if they will be the same country or separate countries. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Alright, let's see. Do we want to be using this template? I think we do. So let's take this entire army, get ready to attack the Soviet Union. Actually, we don't need to get ready, we can just attack them. The fact that we have spies there makes it even better. So, declare war on the Soviet Union, just like that. Puppet, focus, don't call subjects. And now, the Axis will give me military access we can use later. Don't have to. Hungary, Bulgaria and Romania. Perfect. Now, I don't even need to join the Axis, but I can, and I probably should. First though, let's send our troops to the front lines. Then lease from the Soviets. Yes, please. Oh, I need more support equipment. Way more. Let's do 40 factories. This should do it. Axis. Yes, we accept the invitation to the faction. Now, for all the resources, let's terminate all trade and redo it. First off, Spain, of course, and then Germany, and then United States. Okay, go. Since these guys are just on reserves right now, I'm going to switch them to a smaller template. Where's that Unit 1? This one. So that they don't hog all the equipment. What is that? Request German support. Garrison support. No, you're not getting anything from me. Rescuing operative. Once that's done, we're going to do collaboration governments. Let's prepare a collaboration government in the Soviet Union. We don't have a Soviet spy. Oh, but we could have one. We could become spy master. Let's become spy master and let's recruit a Russian spy. Anyway, we can start preparing it already, even if the guys we're going to use are not here yet. I put my guys on aggressive. Not sure if it is the best choice, but we do want to push the front lines a bit. And we do have the manpower and we do have the equipment to do so. For Kiev, good. New operative, a Russian one, please. Unless we can get someone very good. No, we can't, so a Russian one, please. Collaboration government launched. How are you guys doing? Not so great, actually. I mean, we're pushing them back, but I was expecting more. Perhaps I should relocate them, concentrate them in one part of the front line. I've decided to relocate all my troops north so that we can focus on one part of the front lines. So this way the Germans will do more down south and we'll do more up north. Oh, look at that. Italy has taken over Ireland. Good job, Italy. Full of Pearl Harbor. I am continuing this not to conquer the Soviet Union and conquer Germany, because you've seen that 1,000 times, and I think at this point we all know we could do it. I'm not really continuing this to, conquer the Soviet Union, then turn against Germany. We've done that a lot of times. I'm more interested in exploring the possibilities and the mechanics of the game. In that case, I want to see if when China gets to 80% compliance and we get the collaboration government thingy, if it will be a different collaboration government or if it will merge with the one we have in Macau. And while we wait, I might as well conquer the Soviets. Dominion of India has capitulated. Japan is doing exceptionally well. Perhaps I should have stayed in their faction and used them against the Soviets. I mean, it's fine, we're gonna win, just it's taking a while. Oh, and we're almost done with the collaboration government. First stage of that. 78% compliance on China. Almost there. This shows that once I have secured on this territory from the Japanese, I should have given it to my subject rather than take it myself. Well, now we know. Surrender threshold is 20% or less. Let's see how that is affected by our operations. Fall of Moscow. Moscow has fallen, so we had to relocate our agents to Stalingrad, and we are preparing another operation. Agent captured. I need her for the operation, but we could exchange her for someone else. Well, and also rescue, but that's less important. And the surrender threshold is still 20%. We'll make it better, I think. United Kingdom declared war on Iceland for some reason. And to relocate our guys down south. The Germans can handle the north for a moment. For Rome, United States. Good job in Italy. And we are nearing Stalingrad. Also, our operatives are on operations. 2 of them, to be exact. It's a pity this lasts for so long. Italy is taken care of. So they haven't capitulated yet. Well, they are about to. South Africa capitulates. Well, Italy has moved to Africa. It's more territory. Stalingrad about to be taken. And we have the cipher of the Soviets. Activate. And let's go aggressive. Oh, we're already aggressive. And Stalingrad is ours. No, actually it's Romania's. That's good enough. Where's your capital now? Down here. Build spy network in Vladivostok. Iceland capitulated. Sad day. I wonder if the Germans will be able to push the Allies back once the Soviet Union is defeated. I wonder if I'll manage to finish the operation before the Soviets surrender. I do think so. It's just 55 days left. And 6% of victory points to be taken. Full of New South Wales. Japan definitely doing quite well. 2 days until the operation finishes. They might surrender immediately. And they have not surrendered immediately. Pity. Just have to be patient for a little while longer. In the meantime, let's check up on China. That'll be here. Occupied territories. 81% compliance. Okay, I'm disappointed. I can't give this territory to my collaboration government from Macau. Also, in addition to that, we have enough compliance to create a new collaboration government. However, we already have a collaboration government. I mean, it makes sense that I can't have 2 of them. However, I should have the option to give that territory to them, I think. Pity. Like, oh, I can return territory to Portugal, Brazil, and Spain. Should probably do that. Then yeah, and so on. They're close to forming their own governments, but doesn't really matter. It's fine. Unfortunately, I cannot do that for China. Might be an omission. Now, we can fix this, but for that I need to annex Porto, Brazilian, China, and re-release it. Let's send them some convoys. Oh, and Soviet Union has capitulated in the meantime. Good. Yay. Wonderful. Puppet. Focus. I do that. Actually, that makes perfect sense. Puppeting the Soviet Union. Making it the puppet through the focus doesn't make the puppeting any cheaper, but we have so much war score that we don't really have to worry about that. So let's end the turn, let the Germans take some stuff, and now we give territory to our puppet to cut the Germans off. All the coasts and all the territory that is directly adjacent to the Germans. We will have to give up some. Okay, end turn. Damn it. Yeah, could have cut them off here. Oh, doesn't really matter. We take these, and now the Germans can't really take anything. Well, perhaps this one. The rest is all all ours. And we don't need to give it to a puppet. Pass a few times. Or did I miss a thing here? Might have. Fortunately, it doesn't work from here for some reason. And it hasn't worked for a very long time. We take these so that we can work on compliance there while annexing the puppet. And we did create the puppet so that we could take more in the peace conference, from the Germans. Or rather, take it from the Soviets, but also prevent the Germans from taking it from the Soviets. And turn. Beautiful. Now this would be a perfect moment to turn against the Germans, but I don't really want to do that. What I want to do is fix the Chinese situation. So we need to give convoys to our collaboration government in Macau. It will take a moment for them to get it. I guess I could also build stuff for them in the meantime. It will make it slightly faster. Perhaps I'll have their autonomy reduced by just building before they even get the convoys. There we go. We can annex our collaboration government for China. Now we should be able to re-release a collaboration government for China. Will it happen on its own, or do I need to do it manually? I can do it manually. Create a collaboration government in China. There we go. They have our blessing. And now they have all this territory. Perfect. No, they don't. They don't have all this territory. Did I misclick something? Once again, China. I did not create a puppet here. Oh, let's see. I have created a puppet that didn't get any territory. Alright, we have found a bug, I think. Someone please report it. A possible link to this video. Yeah, this should have created a new collaboration government encompassing all of this territory, but it did not. Weird. Okay, it's fine. We still get most of the factories anyway, and a lot of manpower. So, I'm going to end it here. We have become the most powerful nation in the world. We could easily take out the Germans now and the Allies, but we don't want to. So how would I continue this if I would continue this? First, we would annex Russia and also steal their manpower while doing so, just in case. Then our collaboration here would grow. We would just release a collaboration government as always. In the meantime, we would go against the Germans. We could do Order 66, but it doesn't seem necessary. We could just kill them normally. And, well, then we either just sit back and enjoy the large chunks of the world we have acquired, or we can attack the Allies. Alright, there's also Japan in the meantime. Still have military access. Could do stuff to them. We would have to decide if we want to try and Order 66 them somehow, or perhaps just land naval invasions. We have a lot of dockyards and we can muster a large fleet very quickly if we so choose. Just park the fleet here, do naval invasions, Japan's dead. The biggest problem would be the United States. We would have to have a large naval force to deal with them, or attack from Brazil. But getting through here can be very problematic. So that's about it. There's another thing we could do. We could just join the Allies while fighting the Germans, and the United States couldn't attack us, so we could attack all the countries in South America that we have war goals on. And we do have them on each of those countries that we border, and that is fascist or communist. So that will be Venezuela. Actually, I can check it like this. Okay, Paraguay, Venezuela, Peru, Japan, Italy, Germany. 6 war goals. 3 of them down here. Okay, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. We're going to end the video here. And for next time, I'm thinking something in South America maybe? Let me know what you think. Also, remember, this video had a sponsor. Please do check them out. And that's it for today. I will see you again soon. Goodbye.